You're listening to the Next Team podcast. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Next Team Football, episode 42. And we are back with the awesome threesome. Tarun asked me to say it, by the way. I was not endorsing this, but sure, let's go with it. So we have Tarun and Praveen joining us today, and we're excited to bring back our series, The Big Debate. And I'll reveal the topic right after some messages from Tarun. Let's go.
Hi guys, as usual. There's only one message I normally give, and that is, if you're watching this, we really appreciate all your support. And if you haven't done so already, please do check us out. Follow us on Instagram. We are there at the Next Team SG. And also follow us on TikTok. We're there at the Next Team SG as well. And we plan to be posting some of our highlights and our best moments of each episode on TikTok. So you can catch those snippets there. And also, if you haven't done so already, please do follow us on Spotify and subscribe to us on YouTube. We are both these places as the Next Team Podcast. And also, it's not too late to join our FPL League, the TNT Premier League.
Yes.
You can still stand a chance to walk away with a mystery prize at the end of this season. So please do check that out as well. All of the links will be in our descriptions.
Yep. Thank you, Tarun. And let's get our hands dirty, boys, with the topic for today. Okay. So
Why
anyway,
is it dirty, because what are we talking about?
okay, never mind. It was a figure of speech. Let me continue with what I wanted to say. Anyway, so the top four race is heating up quite a bit. I think the top three is kind of set. I would say it's between Chelsea, Liverpool, and City. I think it's quite hard to see past these teams. But the fourth place is still a bit of a question mark, a bit of a thinker, I like to call it. And we have, I think, quite a number of teams who are vying for the spot. We have West Ham, we have Arsenal, and even United for that matter. I know. I look at Pravin's face. It's just brilliant to watch, but yeah, I'm going to throw United's name into the picture, of course, why not? I can say
Can
anything.
I throw Brighton's name into the picture?
Sure, why not? Anything goes there. We're an inclusive society.
Of course, yes.
Let's go. No abuse. So anyway, let's get this debate started proper. Anyone can kick things off. I didn't expect such an overwhelming response.
Okay, I mean, let's just say who you think will finish fourth first,
Yeah.
Because who do you think?
Who you think, or who do you want? Realistically or not realistically? Both, okay?
Both, yeah.
Okay, go, Vikas, go.
So realistically, and both what I want is Man United. So I think it's a realistic. I think as much as you guys see our form right now, I think it's a realistic goal which I think we can achieve at the end of the season. Right now, the results are going to be very, very poor because of the run of fixtures we have. Whether Ole stays in the job for the whole season or not, regardless, I see us finishing in the top four. So our nearest competitors are probably like Arsenal.
Brighton.
Yeah, sure. You can put Brighton's name. I don't care. Sure. Brighton, Arsenal.
Brighton is dope.
Yeah, Brighton, Arsenal, West Ham, Spurs for that matter because of Conte.
Okay.
So when I look at this, I look at our competition right now. I think we have a reasonable chance. I wouldn't write us off out of the top four race just yet. I mean, I thought initially we're in the league race, now in the top four race. I mean, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take a top four this one.
Next
will
be like,
top six race, we'll see. Yeah.
After that, it will be like, can we finish in the upper half of the table? It's like, it'll just go there. It'll just go.
Okay. Sure. Just
Harun?
Yep. Who I realistically think, I am going to say Arsenal. Think they're having a bit of a good run of form now, and they have kind of the elements that they probably need to finish top four. They have a settled squad. They have players. They have Arteta, who has now, I don't know, he's doing better than he was last time. So realistically, Arsenal is my bet, but I do want Brighton to be finishing fourth because that'll be amazing.
do you realistically see Brighton finishing fourth too? Or
no, I don't. I don't see them beating out Arsenal or United or Spurs. But a man can hope.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be amazing to see Brighton play European football next season.
Yeah, I mean, just on that topic, do you guys see someone like Leicester coming in? Because, I mean, they've made a
I
slow
don't think
start,
so.
but Rogers, I mean, I think Rogers has sort of elevated Leicester to a consistent top six club at the very least. Do you see
Yeah,
them
lah.
making a late push for the top four
I don't
potentially?
see them making a late push for top four. I think they will finish. I don't even think
I
they'll
think they
finish
can
top six this
finish.
season. I
Yeah,
don't. I
fifth
don't
or
think so.
sixth.
But yeah,
They are like
yeah,
7 points off top four, so you never know. I mean, yeah, 7 points is a pretty reasonable gap.
Hmm. I mean,
But
anything can happen in. We have
anything
what
can
more
happen.
than
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not going to bet
True,
against Leicester finishing in the top six or
yeah.
top four for that
true,
matter. But yeah, so Tarun, your pick is Arsenal, is it?
Yeah. Realistically, I would say Arsenal.
So, but do you
true.
think that perhaps if you take a look at the fixtures, right? Yeah, I mean, we saw them go with the initial horrendous run. They lost to Brentford. They lost to, I mean, I think among
The
the
first
first
three
three
they lost, right?
fixtures, first three they lost. I think
Yeah.
among the first three, they expected to beat Brentford, but they lost against the. I think they lost against sort of the big guys in the Premier League, and I think it
And
was low key
they had the
expected.
worst start to a Premier League season, I think ever.
To be honest, just saying. To be honest, if they had beaten Brentford, right, they would be above Liverpool now.
Yeah.
Shit, that'd be brilliant.
so, so
Yeah.
just imagine. So I mean, I think yeah. Uh, they had a very poor start, but after that, I think Arteta was just
But
brilliant. I think
yeah,
Arteta was
Arteta's brilliant
always
is one
brilliant.
thing. But I mean, do you guys feel like in perhaps this is also a bit of a false hope kind of thing because they've they've won the matches where they expected to win. They've only faced, in a sense, they've only faced City as well as.
They they have faced more top six teams than Man United. So
No, why
if
am
I'm
I?
not
Why are you
wrong.
bringing Man United in the picture? I'm not even. This not even a. I didn't say that. I'm just asking about Arsenal themselves. I
If
mean, we
yeah,
are.
if you no, if you say that Man United realistically can make it now, I mean, if like that, I mean, Arsenal also have a pretty good chance. And to be honest, Arsenal is doing with I would say, I mean, Man United squad is way more like
Stacked,
how to say
yeah. That's why I would back us
stacked.
over.
Yeah,
That's why I would back us over Arsenal. Like, to be very honest,
but you all also have Ole lah, so that's another thing. But yeah,
I'm pretty
and
sure. I
Arsenal
I
mean,
have
mean,
Arteta.
man for man, I would say United have better
Way
players
yeah,
in
way
everything.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
When it comes to the
manager.
one man who matters, then yeah.
True.
okay, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, but I mean, but this is what I feel personally. This is my personal opinion. I feel Arsenal, in a way, yeah, they've done very well. I think after the three games, people were calling for Arteta's sack again, as per normal. This is a normal trend for Arsenal fans. Like, and unfortunately, we don't have Arjun here. I would love to have him here to hear his thoughts. But I think
Yep.
yes, I do give him credit, but in a way, it's also you shouldn't. I think they shouldn't get ahead of themselves. I think if they get a positive result against Liverpool, if they get a positive result against any of the sort of expected top three or top four teams, I think
Yeah.
then then I think we can realistically say that Arsenal have a chance because we do see that the top
Actually,
three are.
speaking of the Liverpool Arsenal game, I know Arjun in the group was talking about how Liverpool are going to steamroll Arsenal. I don't think that's going to happen. I think
Really?
it's going
I
to be.
think
I think it's going to be a
I also
difficult
don't
game.
I don't think that like that's going to happen also. I think Arteta's team is so structured now. I mean, like they know what to do, especially at the back right
Yep.
now. I mean,
But yeah, I mean
going
they haven't been
forward,
proven against the big teams. That's the only downside I see for Arteta's structure right now. Because
I
right now
think
it's worked. I think
if
it's worked
to,
perfectly against the lesser teams, if you'd like to call them. But whether it works against the big teams, I don't know yet. Lah. I mean, it's yet to be seen. Lah.
to be honest, if they can hold up against Liverpool, they can hold up against anyone in the league. That's what I feel.
True. I mean, Salah.
Salah,
I
the
mean,
guy
would
is
say,
like it's the
the
crackhead,
next-
the guy. I tell you.
Okay, I will say the next
hate
2
him, man.
weeks are going to be make or break for Arsenal. If they get a result against Liverpool and United,
And Manu. Yeah.
yeah,
I think they're quite sad. They're quite sad
quite sad.
until at least January. At least till January, they're quite sad.
yeah. And
Next
you
2
can,
weeks,
you can
yeah.
throw the West Ham game into the mix as well. If they get a result at
Yeah.
West Ham, they are definitely favorites.
To be honest, this month, if you think about it, if they can survive November, I think they're quite set till January, until the transfer window ends, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I
So-
mean, promising set of results so far for Arsenal. Praveen, who's your pick? We never asked you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, okay.
I love it.
Wait.
Floundered.
No, realistically, it's going to be one of the London clubs, lah. Spurs, West Ham, or Arsenal. So either these three. I mean,
Pick one.
if a guy can come in and change an entire team in a season, it's going to be Conte, lah.
Yeah.
I feel like if he can like put Spurs in like fifth year instantly, like what happened in their Europa League match? They drew, right? They won. Oh no, they drew.
won.
I don't know. One of those things happened. Like drew or
No,
won.
they won. They won
I-
3-2.
Conference
They
League,
won
right?
the conference.
Yeah,
League,
the
they won
Conference
3-2.
League. Sorry, it's not
Yeah,
the
they
Europa
won.
The
League.
first match they won 3-2,
3-2.
I think. Yeah.
Hmm.
But in the league they drew against Everton, 1-1.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what.
I didn't
yeah.
watch the match particularly, but from what I have a friend who's a Spurs fan. He said they didn't really play too well. I mean, I think it takes time for the players to
Yeah.
buy into the system, so I don't think we can expect a win straight away. I think it takes time, and Everton are a very good structured team under Rafa.
No,
So,
yeah, I can
class
say
manager.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, do you guys realistically think that there's enough time for Conte to turn it around and bring Spurs to top 4?
Where are they in the league now? Spurs?
Ninth.
I mean, they're ninth.
Yeah.
They're ninth. And if you're saying that Leicester have a chance, I'm pretty sure Spurs have a chance.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I mean, in my the way I see it, because Leicester have done time and again in the Premier League, they've actually proven it. But Spurs, like in the recent times, especially since Mourinho took over, it hasn't been that
Since
sort of
Poch
consistent
left,
results. Yeah, pretty much. They have
Yeah.
fallen off a
Poch
cliff
left.
basically.
Mm.
So yeah, so I don't know about
But can
Spurs.
see Kane coming back into form in the
Oh yeah,
international
he
break.
scored what?
Yeah.
4 goals against San
And
Marino.
I don't think it's a very accurate measure.
Albania.
I mean, Maguire is
I
scoring.
mean-
Maguire is scoring like enough set. I mean, that in itself should tell you the quality of the opponents you're facing. So I rest my case there.
True. At least to get his confidence back, lah.
Yeah. I mean, to be very
Yeah.
honest, I mean, I know I say this, I make my mock him and stuff, but we really need him to perform because there's no way we're going to bench him 100%. He's going to
So
start
captain,
every.
you can't bench him. You can't bench him.
Yeah, but I'm just
I'm-
saying, like, realistically,
I mean,
the way he's playing, I think he deserves to be benched, but. We don't have enough options on our bench to actually replace him. That's a problem. That's another problem. I don't think
Lindelof lah.
Bailly and Lindelof. I mean, you saw Bailly against City. The kind of mistakes he's capable of. That's a problem with.
I wish he plays game like week in week out. Every game.
It's
I
quite
love the
fun,
guy,
man.
man.
Start Maguire, what's the difference?
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
the
that's
same
true.
thing. At least
Clearly,
Bailly gives some entertainment. I mean, he does some bicycle kick.
I mean,
He scores a goal.
And no, Bai is fast. I mean, Maguire is like a fridge. I tell you, players turn him inside out.
Yeah. Okay. Enough talk about United again. So we have. I mean, we've
Yeah,
sort of
we'll have
discussed.
plenty of time for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry. We spent practically 2 episodes talking about them, so let's shift the focus away from them a bit. I mean, yes,
Just hope they lose to Watford. It's going to be epic.
I will not.
Amazing.
I refuse to comment on that.
Josh King.
Okay.
If
Wait,
that
I think
happens,
one
I'm
team.
coming for the next episode.
What? Sorry.
If that happens, I'm definitely coming for the next episode. Finals can wait.
Finals can wait. Yeah.
I mean, if that happens,
What do you think about
I'm conveniently missing next episode as well. So don't worry.
What do you think about Wolves though?
It's a tough one actually.
Yeah, it's
what's their
actually-
position right now? They are 8th, is it?
To be honest, the way they are playing, they
8,
deserve a
yeah.
lot. Like the way they are playing, they deserve.
I feel
At
the
least
problem
top
with
6,
them, the problem I feel with Wolves this season has been Jimenez has been
Their
very
defense,
unlucky. I mean, defense aside,
Yeah.
I feel like Jimenez has been very, very unlucky this season. Ever since his return to injury, he should have had a lot more goals than what he's showing right now. We just confirm the stat, how many goals he has for the club. So,
But I think he hit the post. Like the previous game.
okay,
Yeah,
but
I think I'm assuming that's what Vikas means by unlucky.
Unlucky, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not-
No, he's
not
he's
finishing
been,
those chances.
how I put it is like he has gotten himself into positions to finish those chances, but he hasn't been able to convert them into goals. I mean, I guess you can say the same thing about Werner last season, but I don't know if you put them under the same bracket. But I think also one other reason why I don't think Wolves are necessarily going to challenge the top six is because of I feel Adama Traore is a very, very good player in terms of agility, dribbling, pace, everything, all that is fine. But if you take a look at his finishing ability, I think it isn't there. I think that's the truth.
But to be honest, I don't think they are relying on Adama to score goals this season.
I've seen a few times. I mean, I've watched a few highlights at least this season where Adama has made these terrific runs, but what happens is his end product isn't there, lah. And I think like Adama, a player like Adama, right, can single-handedly win you a match, but you need the finishing ability to go along with it, lah. Which I feel like some players I don't know, like for example Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain at Arsenal. He is a very, very good player. I mean, I'm talking about his Arsenal days. Liverpool, I think he's been more of a rotator. I mean, sort of a rotational player for Liverpool.
Yeah.
I hate him, by the way. Yeah.
Anyway,
Scores against City. I think
What a banger.
I mean, to be honest, he's inside the squad because he scored against City. Pretty sure.
I mean,
It's a good reason to give him.
I mean, it's a good reason.
I'm not complaining.
It just says that he's a big match player, basically. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, when he was at Arsenal, he didn't have that end product with him. Although he had a very, very good pair of feet, he could dribble through tight spaces and I mean get into good positions to actually score. But he didn't have the end product to go along with it. So I think that's what Wolves are lacking right now, and that's also why I think that they're not going to be able to challenge for Europe necessarily. On that topic, we left out a very significant team, which is West Ham. So West Ham are doing absolute bits right now. They're under David Moyes. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
who
did
knew
none of
maybe
us in West Ham?
he should have been the chosen one for us. I mean, if we gave him time.
To be honest, yeah.
I mean, you never know. I think
I don't know. I think
And
expectations
and he
at
was
Man U will be
at that time.
different from expectations at West Ham.
yeah.
No, but that's the thing. But that's exactly what the place he have at West Ham is different from the place he have at like he would have at like Man United. Right? He wouldn't have a Cristiano Ronaldo at West Ham. Like if he can,
Yeah,
like
but-
how's
The thing
like
is,
if he can
he tried
like bring
to,
the best
he tried
out of
to
players
sign-
like Suchek, and I think that's how a double pivot should work. By the way, yeah, his team is playing double pivot, and exciting
Yeah.
football. So yeah,
Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
good double pivot.
That's a good derby, but I'm not. But I mean, if you want to get Declan Rice, they said his price tag was 100 million, and then now Moyes is saying 100 million is a bargain. We're not going to sell him for 100 million. So basically, our dreams of getting Declan Rice is basically gone, lah. But I think the fundamental thing with West Ham is, yeah, you're right in saying that the double pivot works there also, but I think in terms of attack, Gerard Bowen has been sensational this season. Pablo Fornals, Benrahma, Antonio up top.
Antonio,
I mean,
yes.
Antonio enough said lah. Antonio broke the West Ham record, right, for the most number of goals.
Yeah.
Quite
He's a
some
top
time
scorer.
back, top scorer. So
yeah, with the cardboard and shit.
yeah, it's
He
brilliant. to
celebrated
watch.
the cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they are a team that is up and I mean they beat Liverpool. I mean we talked about it last week. I do think based on the highlights itself, I think they did deserve the result. But it'll be interesting to see whether they can sustain this run. I mean, Moyes said that I mean the sky is the limit for them, lah. I mean they literally have. I mean they should have beaten us. I mean from limited fixtures I've seen of West Ham, I think they should have beaten us. Liverpool, yes, it's a fantastic result, and they've been getting amazing results against some tough teams across the division. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me to see them at the very least push for top 6. Top 4, I think is still going to be difficult because we've seen. I mean, the closest comparison I can give is probably Leicester in previous seasons. They've always been around the top 4, but never able to. Sustain the run. I mean, they end up bottling it at some point, They don't necessarily end up finishing that top 4 and get into the Champions League. So it's always going to be a difficult top spot.
Last season was a very good example of that.
Yeah.
They were bang on to finish top 4 for so long, and then they ended up 5th,
Bottling.
right?
Yeah, I
Bottling.
forgot where they ended up, but yeah, it was kind of shag, yeah.
I don't know.
It was
I think they won the
I mean
FA Cup,
they
so-
were the previous season they were tangling with us. We basically stole it from them the last day by beating them. Jesse Lingard scored,
Yeah.
and then the following season, which was last season, you guys
They
beat
battled
them.
with Chelsea. No, they battled with Chelsea.
Chelsea and
Eh?
us. It was a
Yeah,
three-way tie
but-
for
Oh,
yeah,
three-way
three-way
tie.
tie.
yeah.
I mean, but Chelsea won the Champions League also, so they don't really
Yeah, I mean,
care whether
Yeah.
whether they finished top 4 or not. So But they won the FA Cup though. I wouldn't really say they bottled the season. Okay, like in
The
terms of
bottle is
league
in
position,
terms
yeah.
of I'm talking
League
about
position,
league
like,
position. We're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about top
Position,
four
yeah.
right now.
I think
Yeah.
it was a good season for them overall, but in terms
Yeah,
of league position alone, it's not. It's
Mm.
below expectation for them.
True.
So
But
okay,
yeah, I
mean,
think I see West Ham winning a trophy this season.
okay, that's an
They
interesting
already
call to
knocked
make.
two of the biggest
Yes.
competitors.
They
out.
knocked the owners of the competition, Carabao Cup.
Yeah, they knocked an entire city out of the tournament.
Yeah, we are pretty
Single-handedly.
much
Oh yeah, that's
pretty
true.
They took out all of Manchester.
yeah
That's true. That's true.
that's yeah. Basic. I mean, Foden has a dog named Carabao. Just imagine. We pretty much own the damn trophy. Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway, so we've spoken about quite a number of clubs. We've talked about how they're going to finish fourth, right? Do you among these clubs, right? Do you see any of these teams breaking into the top three, breaking the monopoly that perhaps City, Liverpool, or Chelsea have right now in the league?
Or any other team to break into top three, I will say one of the top three will have to have a big
Yeah.
bottle job after this. Whether it's injury related or what. Most probably injury related. I don't see much else that can go wrong. Because I mean all the teams have a solid system now. So it's not like they can get outplayed every game and drop out.
I can
So
see one
injury-wise-
I can see one team going out.
Yeah, injury-wise, I only see one team going out.
And actually, to be honest, they don't even need many injuries. They only need one guy to get injured.
Yeah, I mean, he's going for AFCON also. So
Oh yes, boy. The
We're
things
gonna lose.
I love to hear.
we're going to lose him, Mane, and Keita for AFCON. It's not looking good.
Oh. When is the
This is
AFCON
it.
starting? January, right? This is Jan? December.
I think
I really don't know.
end of December or something. I'm not
End
too
of
sure.
December. Okay.
Okay,
Oh
It
my
started.
God.
It started with he's only going to miss 2 games, and then now I think it's like 4 games or something. When you factor in all the quarantine, everything. If I'm not wrong, he misses Chelsea match. I think I remember he missed one big match.
Just imagine if that's the title decider.
It could be.
Like,
Yeah,
because-
I'm quite sure. It's a Chelsea match, Leicester, Brentford.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Huge games.
it's lovely to hear. I mean, from a United standpoint, it's fun to. I mean,
Fair.
these are the times when you're not involved. It's fun to just sit back and watch the chaos happen in front of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
And
I've
guess
already
what?
seen enough, lah.
City is bidding for Kane again in January.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay,
Saga
anyway,
never-
guys,
never dies,
Harun, you sort of didn't really answer the question. Yeah, Liverpool are going to fall out. Who are going to go in?
Oh, go in. This one I'm not going to say Arsenal. If Liverpool drop out, then I think Arsenal will also drop out of top 4. And I think
Why? Wait, why?
So if Liverpool go down, Arsenal will just go down with them. lah.
yes, I see it happening because I don't want to see us finish below Arsenal. It's just it's not good. It's not a good look. I'm going to say West Ham take the opportunity, go and finish third.
Okay. So West Ham,
Like
interesting.
basically the table as it is now, lah.
So you
1 and
you
2.
see it finishing. If
1 and 2
the
Chelsea
worst case
can-
scenario happens, that's how you see the table finishing, lah, basically.
Yeah, that's worst case for me. Yeah.
Okay. Praveen, what about you?
If a team is gonna bottle it, I think it's most likely gonna be Liverpool. I mean, yeah, and I think it's cause of, let's see, most likely, yeah, injuries, and their midfield. I don't really think their midfield is that. How do I put it? Solid. Yeah. I don't really think their midfield is like solid.
Yeah, I mean,
to go for
that's,
that, for an entire season, I think midfield should be quite solid, and I don't really think their midfield is that solid compared to last time. I don't know, is it because Gini or Hendo's bad form? I don't really know. So, like,
it's okay,
just
neither
cause
do I.
Yeah, I think it's just cause like Salah is scoring so many goals, right? I don't really think their midfield is like he doesn't make the midfield look bad. Simple as that, lah. So yeah. But there are games where there are midfielders also chipping. Okay, but fine. I think Liverpool, most likely Liverpool will be the one that's going out, and I think let's see who's gonna come in. Not Man U. I don't know. I think it's going to be West Ham and Arsenal. I mean, third and fourth. If Liverpool drops out of the entire Champions, like top four, which is nice to hear, but I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
I mean, even if you drop out, it's not like you're going to win it. It's fine.
I mean, I mean, you guys are banking Liverpool to drop out, right? Do you all see the same happening for Chelsea or City or not? I
City
mean,
definitely not. Absolutely not.
so even I
Come
mean,
on,
yeah, I mean they can win the league without striker, yes. But what about the centre backs? Imagine Ruben Diaz just goes off the season.
We have Stones and Laporte.
It's
Anything
enough
else?
to win the league.
You're telling me Stones and Laporte is not enough to win the league.
I'm just asking, like, because Ruben Diaz is
Yeah,
arguably
yeah.
the best defender in the league, lah. So,
I think it's enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
would
come
say
on.
it's enough, yeah.
Liverpool came fourth with who? Phillips and who?
We finished
more,
third
right?
with Reece Williams.
Sorry,
and Nat
third.
Phillips.
Yeah, Nat Phillips and Reece Williams. Third, not even fourth. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think Stones and Laporte is good enough to finish. I mean, to win the league. I'm not even saying top four, to win the league.
okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
can okay, fair argument.
Maybe you can make an argument for Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, Chelsea without a striker, they're suffering. Both Lukaku and Werner is out and they're suffering. Because
Okay, yeah. I
they
get,
are. They
yeah,
just
okay,
drew.
yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah,
if you be
true,
compared to
true.
City, yeah, I think City would probably be the least hit among any team in the Premier League.
Because
in terms of
I
injuries.
think because for City everyone contributes in terms of goals lah. But for Chelsea and Liverpool, the goals only come from the forwards mostly. So if one of them is out, it takes it's a huge blow for the team lah.
Yeah,
Yep.
true. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm supposed to say my pick, right? So, okay, I'm not going to say who's going to go out. Let's just let me think about who's going to go in. I know everyone expected me to say United. Okay, United is a good. I can make a good case for them, I think. But the other team, I think that probably might break into the top four is probably going to be Arsenal. I think for Arsenal, right? I mean, yeah, I did mention that for them they need to get the results against the big teams. I think if they're able to cross those hurdles without getting too many. Okay, one main reason why I feel they have a good chance of breaking the top three is because they don't have any European commitments. I think that's a huge. I think we didn't mention this earlier, but I think for Arsenal that's going to be a huge factor coming in because the other teams are like I'm talking about teams like Spurs. Who else? United for that matter, because United is technically still in the Champions League. Guys, just saying. Despite
And there's a very good chance you will still play in the Europa League.
yeah, I mean, so Ronaldo will still save us. I think Ronaldo will keep us in the Champions League single-handedly. But anyway, that aside, but yeah, I do see Arsenal actually breaking into the top three, if you like to put it. I think it'll be an incredible achievement if they do. I mean, top four itself is amazing because that's the first time they're going to break into the top four after a very, very long time. I think last was under Wenger, was it?
Yeah, it was last under Wenger.
So yeah, I mean, for them it'll be an amazing achievement.
Really? Have they never finished top four after Wenger?
No, after Wenger, no.
Oh, it's a long wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think for me So to summarize, basically what I want to say is it's either between Arsenal or United, either one. I don't see any of the sort of the lesser teams, if you'd like to call them, actually breaking into the top four. I still see like the traditional powerhouses who are going to be part of the top four. Top six maybe West Ham and maybe Spurs. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. It's a very fascinating season so far. But anyway, yeah, guys, I think we've come to the end. And before we end, we just like to pose another question to you guys as part of our Shots from the Stands. So first of all, we sincerely hope you enjoyed the discussion today. We've sort of covered as much as we can in the allotted time. and we want to hear your thoughts on who is going to finish in the top four. You can either give us a list of the top four or who is going to take that fourth spot according to you. So you can either let us know in the comment section on YouTube, Spotify. We have the Q&A session as well, so you guys can reply there. Alternatively, I think we will be posting on Instagram as well, so you guys can reply to that as well. So we're giving you 3 avenues to voice your opinions. So because we want to hear them, and we want to make the show as fun and engaging as possible. Also we received quite a lot of good feedback over the past few episodes. We've realized that you guys are watching more of our, I mean, in terms of time you guys have watched for each episode, it's actually increased. So that's something, that's a positive, which tells us that, I mean, it's not only 10 fans are watching, there are actually more people watching. So I mean, jokes aside, I think
but okay. Now give 10. Okay, yes.
guys,
yes,
you need to
come on.
maintain an image, guys. Okay, come on. Anyway,
Yes. Public.
Yes, public.
yes, public. But yeah, I mean, jokes aside, I think we really appreciate the support. I mean, do let us know if there's anything we can improve on. We always like to take constructive criticism. We'll always want to bring you better content. And if you enjoyed our show, do leave us a like. Tell us we did a good job. I mean, it doesn't hurt to comment, guys. This is fishing for compliments, just saying. But anyway, but yeah, thanks so much for your support. I think we've come to the sort of the end of the episode. Tarun, just do your thing as usual.
Do you think?
So,
Do your
yes,
magic
guys,
voice. Come on.
Please do check us out on Instagram. We're there at the Next Team SG. Like Vika said, please do comment on our YouTube page, on our YouTube comments. Please let us know what you think. It's not just this episode. We'll be asking you a question every single episode, so you can let us know what you think. And we always appreciate your feedback. So Instagram, we're there at the Next Team SG. Also on TikTok, at the Next Team SG, we'll be posting our highlights and best moments from our episodes. And Spotify and YouTube, we're on both these places as the Next Team Podcast. So please do check us out on all these places. All our links will be in the description, as well as the link to our FPL league, which you can still win. It's not too late.
Never too late.
Yep. Yeah. So please do check us out, and back to Vikas.
All right. Thanks, Tarun, and thank you guys so much for your unwavering support for the past few episodes. I think we will still be continuing to give you guys episodes. I think next week for most of us it will be our final exams at university, but I still think we have some available manpower to bring you the best content for all 3 sports. So do
That
look forward to
includes
that.
me if United lose.
Yeah, I mean, you will see me absent most likely either way, but anyway, anyway.
Come on, Watford.
Okay, yes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for the support. We like to end our episode here, and we'll see you in the next episode of the Next Team Football. Bye bye.
Ciao, guys.